Всем привет! Вы на канале Прохождение, меня зовут Ваня. Мы продолжаем курячую полицию. Сегодня у нас, возможно, небольшие звуковые эффекты и сопровождения.
The hot dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back.
Это мы вчера, да, в прошлый раз видели. Небольшие звуковые сопровождения в виде стройки за окном и в виде сверления за стеной, но это даже немного в плюс. У нас будет создаваться атмосфера города, там машины, вся история. Так о чем это мы? Мы приехали за кофейком, насколько я помню. Посмотрим, что тут есть. Старая машина, город Улей. Кстати, Into the Hive называться будет следующая часть курячей полиции. Я вспоминал, как правильно по-английски улей. Вот улей по-английски hive. Держу в курсе. Осторожно. Мы не обслуживаем жуков здесь.
Of all that's furry. Is this still a thing? The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler district are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Жутковатые места.
Zip is a tricky little son of a bitch. He always has been. But seeing this, I didn't know him to be like this.
Me neither, Marty. But maybe this neighborhood changed him. Or the city.
Yeah, maybe.
Жуков тут недолюбливают. Местные отбросы общества, судя по всему. Чё скажешь, Мух?
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to...
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Давайте почитаем сначала, а потом с ним поговорим. Так, что добавилось? Кодекс. Улей, Тараканий город, Коблер дистрикт, не знаю. Район сапожников, также известный как Улей или город тараканов, когда-то был частью города, но потом превратился в обнесенное стеной гетто, где вынуждено обитать 98% насекомых города. В настоящее время наибольшую угрозу для города представляют беспорядки в Уле, из-за которых уже несколько раз город-государство оказывался на грани гражданской войны. Великий пожар в Кловеле. Вскоре после мясной войны и последующего экономического кризиса в 893 году пожар уничтожил почти весь Кловель. Он начался в районе Редуэлл, и даже река Таймс не смогла его остановить. Но то была настоящая огненная преисподняя, после буйства которой город пришлось отстраивать заново, почти с нуля. А поговорим.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
It's sad that everything's rotting away.
It is, especially a beauty like that.
Yeah.
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. Even though it's a mess, I still can't imagine living anyplace else.
You know what? I envy you for that.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Так, люди. Про Зипа, я так понимаю, что-то добавили. Да. Зип мертв, енот Полоскун, старый враг, который с годами стал хорошим другом. Все, это мы читали. Раньше он был мелким преступником, но подполье отвергло его. Теперь он делает лучший кофе в городе в потрепанной придорожной забегаловке. Ах да, еще он оказался довольно полезным информатором для полиции. Угу. Вас понял.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray. Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right. That sign gives me the creeps.
I'm not surprised.
Интересно, почему? Им же здесь все вроде бы нравится. Ну, не знаю, такая стереотипная забегаловка для парочки бывалых копов. Здесь где-то должен сидеть Тим Рот и со своей девахой обедать и потом начать всех грабить. Но это будет днем. Сейчас слишком поздно для этого. Здравствуйте, это была отсылка к криминальному чтиву. Опачки. Куриная полиция история. История как курячих копов. Муха в супе. Мередит Мербл. Это, я так понимаю, книжки или журналы, или рассказы про их полицейскую парочку. Ну, это про то, что нам рассказывали. Что про них много чего писали.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yep, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Чё есть? Прикольно, но здесь ничего не поменялось. Ладно, спасибо. Так, zip, дверь. Меню. Чё почём?
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Ooh, a nice pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions?
I'd rather have somebody pull my beak off.
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
Кофеек, причем у него, заметьте, самый привлекательный. Здесь все по 40, не знаю, что-то там зачеркнутых букв D, C. По 30, по 65. А зиповский кофе 10. Ну, давайте скажем, долларов. Док-цент. Док-цент. Мы же в это самое. В хоп-доге, значит, док-центы пусть будут. Муха... лети... Муха, да. Лети со мной, детка. Кэстон Мэвис. Новая звезда рок-н-ролла. Кого-то напоминает, не понимаю, кого. Типа... Пересли Велвиса или что-то такое.
And voila! The master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking. In another life, I'd love to be a rock star.
You're already one, Marty. For me.
Я еще что-то между сериями подумал, то, что у них была какая-то потасовка. Марти говорит, типа, жалко, что я промахнулся и тебя не застрелил. Он же, стрелял в Соне. А потом я вспомнил статистику по тиру, по стрельбищу в полицейском участке. Мы оказались на 3-м месте, после нас с 5000 очков, потом с 6000 очков на 2-м месте это баллонка карманная, как он выразился, а на 1-м месте Марти, причем по всему участку, судя по всему. Я это к чему? Он явно хотел Сони травмировать, но не убить, потому что такой стрелок наверняка, если бы хотел убить, он бы убил. Так что у них и были разногласия, но, в общем-то, пути к отступлению Марти оставлял.
Thanks, boss.
Босс. Блин, какая музыка прикольная. Все копы... не все копы свиньи. За пригоршню перьев. Дохлые мухи молчат. Попробуй меня, детка. В моем городе огонь. Тень сомнения. Чё выберем? Билли Блэкмор. И новый альбом «Ломай меня». Угу. Давайте «Дохлые мухи молчат». Это можно выбрать-то? Алло. Алло. В смысле? Можно вот так. Игра, спасибо. Могла бы включать на все кафе. Ну да ладно. Каракули. Что-то типа ебать короля. Ну, хорошо. Причем, заметьте, кей.
What insight?
Took my baby away.
Wise words, pal. Well, that's a good question, pal.
А может перевод? Where all the colors gone? Куда пропали все цвета? Ребят, не нарисовали. У нас их тут 2. Не бубните, мне нравится. У нас что-то в кодексе добавилось. Заменители мяса. Заменители и имитаторы мяса позволили сократить потребление мяса, хищничество и домашний каннибализм во всей дикой природе. Эти продукты легко доступны в наши дни и популярны не только среди хищников, но и среди других видов животных. Окей. Что мы еще не посмотрели?
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
Ah, this will do.
Until tomorrow morning, at least.
That's right.
Они что, просто пришли из чьей-то чужой кружки отхлебнули? Мы настолько бедные? Да зачем ты вышел? Не выходи. Что-то мы еще не увидели, наверное. Каракули мы посмотрели, Зипа посмотрели, на дверь мы не
The door
смотрели.
didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner. What's that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
Ну, давай с тобой поговорим. Сначала
He sure
поразглядываем.
didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
You think he might know something about the case?
He knows almost everybody in this city. At least he used to once. Let's see if he still does.
Его можно будет допросить, что ли? Нет, нельзя. Допрос перевели как вопрос, а еще и спросить отдельно. Почему не совместили? Ну да ладно. Сюда бы все запихали в говорить и выбор реплик добавили. Ну да ладно. Дело не мое. Че пишешь? Зип стареет, у него еще остались связи. Стоит допросить его обо всем, но время его тоже не пощадило.
Hello,
Поехали.
boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Обратил внимание, у него вот тут вот в гребне, вот где перекрестие, походу пулевое ранение. Пулевое ранение в гребень, это страшно, конечно.
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
It depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell. Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Так. Где наш крыс? Вот он. Ибн Уэслер. В последнее время он ведет себя странно. Он как будто пытается отойти от своего темного бизнеса и жить простой жизнью с простыми удовольствиями. Само по себе это неплохо, но на него это совсем не похоже. Кодекс. Монгрел Мик. Мясник Мик. Мик – один из самых отъявленных негодяев на службе у Ибна Уэслера, известный под многими довольно шуткими прозвищами благодаря своей жесткой натуре. Жесток. Дорожки Сони, Марти и Мика уже пересекались раньше, и пернатым копам пришлось немало постараться, чтобы унести перья из этих стычек. И мы полезем туда снова. Опчики, спросите. Фига себе. Так, по порядку пойдем.
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
I've gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
Ha!
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why?
Наташа Кошенко.
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Обласкали друг друга. По-дружески. Так. Кодекс не люди. А про кого? А про него, наверное, да. Зип предоставлял Ибну какую-то информацию пару лет назад. Тогда он уже был информатором полиции, так что он мог работать на два фронта. Скользкий засранец. Еще кофейку.
Someone once said that everything's backwards in Clawville. The beer's always warm and the coffee's always cold. Well, I guess I'm starting to understand what he meant.
Я случайно. Ну ладно, что, пойдем. Это все еще не разговаривает.
Poor bug eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or worse.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way to go.
That depends on your point of view.
Ладно, поехали. По основному направлению. А мы где? Отель Атлас. Давайте в отель еще съездим, потому что он показывает, как будто там что-то есть.
Yeesh, my condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too. An impala, maybe?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
Но нам тут вроде нечего собирать, потому что в ящике мы все забрали, а тут был только ящик с нашими вещами. Это мы смотрели, включать свет.
Just a bunch of useless crap in there.
Там просто барахло, ключа у нас нету по-прежнему. Да и не должно быть, наверное.
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure, you could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
Why am I not surprised?
Так, ну, значит, мы просто отсюда уезжаем, судя по всему. Так, полицейский участок. Скок-дог. Церковь. Ну, погнали.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
So this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird. Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Вот который с нами живет. Вот
Should
он.
I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss. Is Lucas really such a big fan?
Lewis. And yes, he's got the whole Chicken Police book series. Damn his taste.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. Well, that's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Так, спрашивать его не о чем. Мадам?
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
Этого зовут Льюис, он кролик. Может быть, Льюис Кэрролл имеется в виду, такая мини-отсылочка.
Let's not bother her.
Давай не будем.
Okay, boss.
Да, окей. Уговорил. Давай
Do you
газету
remember when
потревожим.
the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Tonight, maybe we'll be on the front page once again.
Oh, God forbid.
Huh, I like this.
Кабаре.
Why's that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
А,
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Epur si muove.
Oh, bless you.
It means, and yet it moves, bird brain. An old wolf named Galileo said that.
Oh, I see. And what did he mean by that?
Dunno. I think there was something wrong with his stomach.
стыдно признать, не помню. Это был не Галилей, по-моему. Возможно, Коперник.
Ouch.
Будь здоров. Да, будь здоров. Модная тачка.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
What a beautiful car.
A work of art.
Seeing it and thinking about my little rusty cobbit breaks my heart.
Ah, don't torture yourself, Sonny. Only way we're ever gonna drive one of them is if we sign up for the mob.
Maybe it would be worth it.
I think we'd be great gangsters in another life.
Вышибала.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Jeez, look at that.
That's not a guy.
Тут на что-то по несколько реплик понаписано, на что-то...
One day,
Нет.
neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny.
Хроники Клоувеля. Хроники Клоувеля — самая читаемая и серьезная газета в городе. Она настолько популярна, что ее читают даже за пределами Клоувеля, и не только в колониях. Именно в этой газете впервые была опубликована статья о двух героических пернатых, также известных как пернатые копы. Статью написал Тимоти Соутуотер. «Соленая вода». Тимоти «Соленая вода». Чайка-журналист, который с тех пор сам стал в некотором роде легендой. Аривия. Страна, населенная одними лишь птицами. Это живописное современное место, которым управляет демократический парламент. Его омывают два моря. Основной основой экономики является воздушный транспорт, торговля и военная авиация. Страна поддерживает нейтральные отношения почти со всеми другими нациями и, кроме периода Великой мясной войны, удерживала свои позиции на протяжении всей истории. Великой мясной войны. Угу. А поговорим.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah, I've,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Так, а мы выяснили, как его зовут там? Тут что-то добавилось. А я не вижу. Ну, он не вижу, значит, не надо. Хорошо, давайте что-нибудь спросим. Полицейский значок, Льюис Сенуорт, Наташа Кошенко.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
Excuse me, ничего себе.
You hear that, Sonny?
Да, excuse me, я обратил
I
внимание.
do, Marty. I do.
Угу.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
Ну чё, какие у нас варианты? У нас варианты сказать, что мы с Льюисом. У нас есть вариант засветить полицейский значок, но здесь не любят полицейских, поэтому я думаю, что это будет не очень хорошая идея. Мы можем сказать, что мы с Льюисом, но он не то чтобы авторитетно выглядит на самом деле. Наташа Кошенко, не знаю, насколько стоит какому-то вышибале на входе говорить, что мы по поводу вопросов Наташи Кошенко, так что давайте попробуем Льюис.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
То есть это просто поспрашивать, да? Ну подожди, если еще посмотреть...
Jeez, look at that.
That's not a
Все,
gun.
спокойно.
Let's
Мадам,
not bother him.
Okay, boss.
это мы по-прежнему не тревожим. Какие у нас еще пути? Только долбать вопросы? Ну давайте про Наташу.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Француз у нас. Он баран? Я так
Look,
понимаю.
I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive the slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I am strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Ну точно баран. Упрямый точно как баран.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare.
Не, ну это все прикольно, но Льюиса, наверное, просить, чтобы он нас провел, да?
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
Naturellement, sir.
And as for you, You owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Ну что, уже на вход или с тобой еще говорить? Наверное, вход.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Здрасте.
Hey, there's Filmar.
Who? Oh, yes, Filmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to. Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Сейчас окажется, что они по одному и тому же делу пришли.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
А может и нет.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Filmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Я уже готовился заставку смотреть. А мне сказали, не надо. Опачки. Дамы с Ибном и Ибн. Не, к нему пока рановато. Да, почитаем. Подсказки. Старый добрый Филмор должен знать кое-что о Наташе, и это может быть важно для дела. Но он ничего не скажет, пока не встречусь с ней. Похоже, он немного нервничает. Наверное, это что-то очень важное. Да чё опять ты? Филмор. Филмор Лоу. Бурый сокол, полумужской, особо приметы, ничем не примечательный парень, которого потом и не вспомнить. Мой старый знакомый из Аривии. Филмор, как он себя сейчас называет, старый товарищ, которого я знал еще до Кловеля. Это один из лучших частных детективов в городе. Как и большинство из них, он частенько имеет проблемы с законом, тем не менее, он один из немногих в Кловеле, кому можно верить. Принял. Давайте мы оттуда начали, и вот отсюда пойдем как-то вот в ту сторону.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, Look, fellas at the station are talking, All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
Я чё, упер роскошный виски? Кстати, да.
Come to daddy, darling.
Это какая, вороватая.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
У тебя пушки по именам женским зовут, Арти.
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Да-да-да-да.
Touché. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Так.
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive,
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Новая функция спросить. Спросим.
Tell me, hey breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
Неразговорчивый.
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, my name is not Bojack. I tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so...
Боджек. Кстати, никогда об этом не думал. Есть же мультик «Конь Боджек». Боджек — это легал? Интересно.
Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
Sounds good, Bojack.
Покасики. Цаночка.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. Now, I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. Just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl. Creepy little squirrel girl.
Понял. Уходим. Так. Все, больше ничего не стыришь? А тут винишко еще стоит какой-то.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What if, this is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
Heh, I try. I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
What is it, butt jam?
Nothing, old fart.
В оригинале это бад джем. Жопный джем, если чё. Я тоже не понял прикол.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty.
Кэссиди Лупус, Лупус Волк и Кассандра Руби Фай. Loudest Hole.
Another Lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
Huh, no shit. This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Вряд ли на нем прям написано громила.
Of course he's not.
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Ah, are you chicken or what?
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
Окей, Ибн.
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler. in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter, but to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Так, сейчас поспрашиваем. Ибн. Он иногда подсвечивает, как будто добавилось что-то новое, но тут не добавляется ничего нового, так что... Окей. Оливия. Оливия Блэквик. Черная ворона. Пол женский, особые приметы, необычайно высокая и стройная для вороны, тихая и загадочная. Сейчас Оливия помощница из свита Уэслера. Возможно, будет полезно узнать, есть ли в отношениях господина Крысы и госпожи Вороны что-нибудь кроме работы. Возможно. Давай с ним поговорим. Попробуем.
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
Ну, поспрашиваем. Царь-клуб.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Допрос я пока не хочу, потому что, может, мы здесь что-то узнаем полезное.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, Detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you. Look, Detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, Detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
Ладно, пошли допрашивать. Может, даже поймем, как это правильно делать.
Wessler is a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Тема Хобарт и Бен Уэслер. А с Уэслером не просто, к сожалению, мало знаю. Бла-бла-бла, к стенке пока не прижать. Впечатление коварный. Ну, крыса же. Ну ок, пока вариантов нет, а там посмотрим. Как вы отреагировали, когда узнали о шантаже?
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ну, спрашивать, почему вы просто не позвонили в полицию, говоря преступного мира, как-то не очень. Чё второе? Вы, кажется, занятой зверь. Можно узнать, чем вы занимаетесь? Саня, алло, мы знаем. Ответ на этот вопрос вытекает из рассуждений по первому. Коварный и недоверчивый. Но если он недоверчивый, он хрен с два будет мне рассказывать, чем занимается. Ну, давай спросим. Первое. Ну, типа, да, ему же было некогда, ну, позвонил бы в полицию.
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Когда убьют, тогда и приходите.
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out again.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Скрытный. Зачем кому-то шантажировать вашу девушку? Вы правда думаете, что мы настолько тупые? Ну, бычить на него, не знаю. Смысла просто не вижу. Ну, зачем шантажировать?
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know. Maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do that end up in the alley, if you catch my drift.
Very much so, Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Так, вам эти послания не кажутся опасными? Ну, он уже сказал то, что они ему кажутся чепушней. У Наташи в прошлом были, похоже, неприятности, это можно было узнать. Проводите ли вы здесь много времени? Он скажет, типа, тебя ебет, и я скажу нет. И вы близки с Наташей, ну, это как-то... мне кажется, его немного триггернет. Давайте спросим, было ли раньше подобное.
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies, or insane fans? Psychopath pianists, perhaps?
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Думаете ли вы, что это кто-то из фанатов? Ну, может быть. Все ли у вас в порядке с Наташей? Это как-то больно в лоб. Опять же, это как предыдущий вопрос. Вспыхнет. Давай прямо Уэслер, к чему понапрасну в это имя тратить свое и мое. Так он и сам говорит то, что типа давай прямо спрашивай, если тебе что-то надо. Говори. Давай спросим про фаната.
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit? Someone who can't take rejection, maybe?
Why not? It's quite common.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Yeah. Attorney General Hamtaro is obsessed with Natasha. But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style. I can't think of anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
I get it.
Согласись дать показания в участке. Не имеет смысла, потому что он уже сказал, что он туда не пойдет, он оттуда не выйдет. Потом мы здесь, как бы не от полиции, а как частное лицо. Смысла ноль. В прошлом были подобные угрозы? Алло, мы это спрашивали. Главарь мафии и лапочка-кошечка, как вы вообще пересеклись? Ну... Давай про прошлое.
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
Ну, про участок, опять же, резона никакого. Ну, может и есть, но я не наблюдаю. Ну, хорошо, как вы пересеклись с Наташей.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
Ну, вообще-то да.
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse, So, how was it, Now, when was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Так, вы живете вместе с Наташей?
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Goldtown. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend. roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
Так, первое. Так Наташа считает, что она в серьезной опасности, но продолжает разгуливать одна. И второе. Когда она там на выходных, она совсем одна. Ну, логично узнать второе, чтобы понять, может ли ей там что-то угрожать, если мы этим сейчас занимаемся.
Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, huh? She's an adult. She doesn't need an escort. Or, she didn't need one until now.
Are you afraid for her? You know, a big star like her, alone in that house.
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution. Huh. I'm not a monster after all, am I?
I suppose not.
Почему минус 10? Мы вроде бы узнали, что за домом следят. Почему нет? Разве нам это не поможет никак? Ну ладно. Так Наташа считает, что она в серьезной
So
опасности.
Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but, in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Теперь мы достойный коп, но мы уже растем над собой. Точность фокуса 60%, 4 из 5, 10 вопросов задали. Последние мысли. Вот это дело напарник. Не совсем как в прежние времена, но еще есть порох. Старик-цыпленок еще помнит пару трюков, да? Важная улика, ибо ночь старается сменить тему, когда речь заходит об угрозах. Он, очевидно, знает больше, чем хочет рассказать. Достойный коп. Окей.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should, grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Sonny. Sonny.
Say, Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
That was, unique.
Да, было необычно, было приятно, было прикольно. А еще было сохранение вот это вот в левом верхнем углу. Я думаю, что мы на этом закончим. На этой прекрасной ноте и прекрасной песне. Всем спасибо, кто был. Кто не был, тоже передайте наилучшие пожелания. И на этом, на этот раз всем удачи и всем пока.